Head in the clouds, got no light on the shoulder. I should be wiser and realize that I've got.
That was Ariana Grande, Problem, featuring Iggy Azalea. So, last chapter, I already recorded. Today is literally Thursday. 3 videos for you guys today. A little special treat, because I feel that you guys deserve a little special treat. Yesterday, my camera was running seriously low, and I would not have time to shoot 2 videos. So I went on to shot one yesterday, so. So, chapter 30, Trace had, a surprise for Corey. They left, Corey saw something duck, and behind a rock, like, duck down, like, trying to hide. But, apparently, he saw the moon shine off, Tommy's eyes, and he was like, well, surely Zeke is here too, and I told you that they aren't actually there. So he ignored them, and now they're in the boat, and now they're in the middle of the man-made lake, and Trace says this. Now look over there, he whispered, his warm breath on my ear making me shiver again. Oh. Chapter 31, my stepbrother, chapter 31. My eyes cracked open slowly, and I squinted at the sunlight. I rolled over. Wait, what? What the heck? Something's wrong here. Okay, weird. My eyes cracked open slow. Did I go? What the heck? Hold on. Something's wrong here. What? Something's wrong here, because this is odd, because he shouldn't be there. Oh my... What? I'm missing something here. What the heck? Oh boy. Okay, so... This is apparently... whatever. I turned my head over to the right and froze. Trace, I whispered, my eyes scanning over it. Over to the right there was a huge, large jump known as the cliff. Kids would jump off it for fun, loving the thrill of the wind as they fell from the high drop. My mom told me about the cliff too. But hanging from the cliff was a large sign. I would have wondered how Trace had hung it there if it weren't for the light. Tommy's eyes occasionally flashed at the right corner. I could faintly see Zeke's outline holding the left corner of the large sign. On it simply read, I love you, Corey. The moon illuminated, and I found myself speechless for once in my life. I looked at Trace and suddenly understood why he had been so nervous. He was worried I wasn't going to like it, worried I was going to laugh at him for being a little lame, or don't know what that says because it's in another language. Cliche, I mean. Yeah, cliche. Music flowed over us from the cliff. I glanced back over to still struggling to find the words. Better think of something good to say. It's been all done more than once, so I'll keep trying. Oh God, don't let this be the only one who says no at the top of our lungs. There's no such thing as too young. When second chances won't, I leave you alone. Then there's a faith in love. I turned to Trace and saw that he was chewing on his lip again. That nervous, scared look pointing on his eyes. Eyes that were so hard to read, but now vulnerable to me. I love you too. I love you, Trace, I whispered. I cupped his face in my hands, crushed his lips onto mine. He wrapped his arms around me and he kissed me back passionately. I had never felt this way about anyone before. Trace was truly the boy I was in love with, and how deeply I was in love with him. All my hair grabbed a foolish aside. I was in love with Trace. That was the simplest way to put it. The honest way. I never wanted to be with anyone other than Trace. The feeling of potent... Oh gosh, I cannot read today. For him was overwhelming and something I had happily welcomed. I love you too. I love you so much, Corey. I just needed to let you know that. I know I'm an asshole. I mean, I know I mean to you. I know. I act annoying and angry at you a lot, but I really do love you. I can't even find the words to explain it. I just want to be pure, open, and honest for at least one night so you would know. He whispered, resting his forehead on mine, pulling me onto his lap. Trace, I love you more than Oreos love milk, more than SpongeBob loves Patrick, more than Bob Marley loves weed, and more than anything in the world, I promised him. Oh my god. This is literally part 2 of chapter 30, because apparently for some odd reason it didn't show up. I brought our list back together, just wanting to stay on the boat all night long. Wanted to stay in Trace's arms for the rest of my life, just wanted him to kiss me every second of every day. Did that make me a whore? Nah. And even if it did, I was okay with that, because I was Trace's whore. I was a pimp, I'd be a girl with a thong, and shove her out. If I was a pimp, I'd be the girl with a thong, shove up her ass, and some string tied over her nipple. Yeah, that was... Yep. Yeah, I was that in love with this boy. And because it makes me official when we use our full names, I love you always. Will Trace Nicholas Sanders, I said and kissed him. And I love you forever, Corey Bradley Arnold Sanders. His last name was Arnold, but now he's apparently Sanders. Trace said, kissing my neck gently, even if your name is obnoxiously long. The song floating to us was now I Swear This Time I Mean It by Mayday Paradise. No, it's Parade, my bad. I smiled happily as the lyrics describe my life floating to us. Tomorrow seems so far away. I knew we would eventually go home, but for right now it was only me and Trace, just sitting together in a boat on the moon, only other company. Oh my god. I should be a freaking poet or something. I'd be an amazing famous. I kissed Trace, feeling tired, but I never wanted to sleep. Trace shifted so that we could lie down together. He pressed his lips onto mine and gave me an authentic smile. Just go to sleep, Corey. I'm tired too. Okay, there's some grammar issue. I'm tired too. 2 is T-O-O. This one is just T-O because I'm tired too. It means there needs to be 2 O's. So, grammar there, he said softly. What about the boat crashing? I asked with yawn. I got it covered. Don't worry, he said, kissing me deeply and wrapped his arms around. I buried my face in his neck and smiled. I was so in love with Trace Sanders. That night was perfect. This night was perfect, Trace. I love your surprise. Just like I love you, I mumbled sleepily. Trace ran his hand through my hair and kissed me again. I'm glad you liked it, he said with an authentic smile on his face again. Now go to sleep, you moron. You look exhausted. Can we go to the movies together tomorrow, Trace? I asked and he nodded as my eyes began to fall shut. Anything you want, Corey, he said, pressed his lips on his forehead and fell asleep. Anything you want. I love you. There are 2 more chapters left after 30, but here's 31, the second to last chapter. Chapter 31. My eyes cracked open slowly and I squinted at the sunlight. I rolled over and felt myself slip off my bed. I let out a scream, knowing that in a second I would fall off the boat and into the wire where a Loch Ness monster would eat me and put me out in 3 hours. Instead, I smacked the floor and let out a grunt. Smooth, Corey, I grumbled as I picked myself up, looking around my bedroom. Oh, how'd I get here? Did I frickin' teleport? Okay, Corey, teleport yourself to the kitchen now. Cameron leaped to this bed. Yeah, like the second one. Yeah, I like the second one, I whispered and squeezed my eyes shut tight. I winked my right open In sight, nope, no teleporting abilities for Corey. How not nice of the world. I sighed and ran a hand through my hair, smiling at the thought of last night. Trace could be so incredibly sweet despite how much of a jerk he came off as. Oh my god, I love that boy to death. I made my way downstairs and sat at the kitchen table laying on a yawn. Mom smiled and sat down and plated pancakes for me. How was your date with Trace? He carried you inside last night. And my god, you were passed right out, Corey. You always did manage to sleep through everything, Mom said, shaking her head and smiled a little. I meant to say the date was great. I'm so in love with him, Mom. But I was tired, and I said I could sleep. I think he slept with me. No, not like that, in the clean way. We're going to the movies, but instead it came out. I really didn't have the right words. I didn't really have a way with words right after I had woken up. Mom opened her mouth to say something, but shook her head and sighed. Never mind, I forgot my son is a caveman. I paused and shoved a pancake into my mouth, instantly brightening a sleepy look. Trace stumbled into the room, his hair slightly messy. He was wearing only basketball shorts, and I used the opportunity to eye fuck him. Jay, can you please tell your son to stop eye raping me? Trace grumbled as he sat next to me. Trace, when your shirt is off, in his presence, everything I say, my son goes in one ear and goes right out the other, Mom said with a hopeless sigh. Trace turned to me to cover his eyes. Hey, I was enjoying that view, I whined, trying to pry his hands from my face. I finally managed to whine out loud. Trace, that was my breakfast. I cried in my horror and he ate my last pancake. What a frog sucker chucker. Mine now, Trace said with a shrug as I chased down the food with my glass of milk. I glared at him. My food, not yours, is mine. Mine. I'm giving you the silent treatment. Do you hear me, Trace Nicholas Sanders? The frickin' silent treatment. That means I'm not talking to you. I screamed as I stood up and stormed over the living room, probably on the couch. I glanced over my shoulder and frowned as I saw Trace casually eating a piece of bacon. He's ignoring my silent treatment. How fucking rude. I guess I better, Zeke. I had money to take Corey to the movies, but I guess he's too angry with me. Trace said with an unconcerned shrug, pulling out his cell phone to call Zeke. No, don't call him. I like talking. I'm not angry. I cried and jumped up and rushed over to Trace, jumping out of his lap and grunting as he caught me. He kissed me deeply and right into the forehead on his movies. I asked with puppy dog eyes. I don't know why, but I'm really craving going to the movies lately. I wonder if Trace got me pregnant. We didn't use protection. Boys can't get pregnant, Mom called over her shoulder. I found moms can't read minds, I called back. That's what you think, she said, winking at me before turning back to eat her own breakfast. Aw, man. How could she read my mind like that? It just wasn't fair. Trace stood up and wrapped his legs around my waist, so I wouldn't walk upstairs. Put my legs around his waist so I wouldn't have to walk upstairs. Trace rolled his eyes and smiled innocently, pecking my lips. Get walking, I said. I cried, smacking the back of his head. He pouted but wrapped his arms around me so I wouldn't fall. He carried me upstairs to my bedroom and sat me on this bed. So they're in Trace's room right now. I watched him angrily as he slipped down his shorts, leaving him in just mustard. Come on, Trace, take those things off. You know there's a really nice breeze in your room. I bet your dick would like to You know what? Screw that. Take your clothes off, I said, unable to take my eyes off him. Trace smirked. Maybe the end of the night you can convince me, he said, grabbing a pair of torn-up jeans and pulling them on. Damn it, I said with a frown, watching him pull a t-shirt on. Why do you have to hide those yummy abs from me? Psh, jerk. Go get dressed. By yourself, Trace pointed to his bedroom. I pouted and got up. Yes, sir. You will get no action, as a matter of fact. Trace raised an eyebrow as he came over to me. He wrapped his arms around me, pulled me closer, kissing me deeply. He kissed down my neck and began to suck it, grinding on me. A moment escaped my lips, and I ran my hand through his hair. This chapter is going to be a little bit longer for you guys. He grabbed my shirt and began to take it off. I helped him eagerly, throwing it on the floor, shivering as he ran his hands up my stomach. To my chest, he stepped back and grinned. Go get dressed. I'm Trace Sanders. I get what I want, he said, cocking color in his tone. Oh, get it, because Trace has a yeah. Yeah, I said with a sigh, knowing that he did get what he wanted. Damn it, I need to stop being influenced by him, I grumbled out some sort of threat. I wouldn't care though. As he left my room and went back in, as I left his room and went back into my bedroom. I changed into a pair of shorts and a V-neck shirt. I fixed my hair before going back into Trace's bedroom. He grabbed his wallet and came over to me, kissing me, taking my hand. We went downstairs and went outside. I smiled away to Brandon as he washes his car in the driveways. He smiled away back. Where are you boys going? He asked cheerfully. He was such a happy man. I wish I could be a happy man. Movies, Trace said as he pulled me into the other car. We pulled out of the driveway and I relaxed back as the music came on. Princess of Vios, Chemical Kids, and Mechanical Brides. It made me think of last night's date, and I smiled again. I had glasses. Trace gave me Trace, and my smile grew even wider as the love for him coursed through me. Trace, you have such a nice face. Can I pet it? He gave me a confused look. Corey, do you always ask people that? Just people with nice faces, I said defensively. I reached my hand and gently stroked his face, trying not to laugh as he creeped out an expression. That's a good face, I said to myself, talking to a baby voice. Trace shut down comfortable, and I burst out laughing. Aw, Trace, I cried and kissed his cheek. He relaxed and rolled his eyes. A few minutes later, he pulled into the parking lot and we got out of the car. So what movie are we seeing? Hunger Games! I cried, jumping on his back. Go, go, go. Trace going, seriously, Corey, do we have to? He whined. I giggled at the sound of Trace. He was so freaking adorable. Yes, I said, burying my smirk into his shoulder, trying not to laugh. I just wanted him to hear me whine and see me pout. Trace pointed like I had hoped, pouted as I hoped, and smiled to myself at how cute he looked. I kissed my cheek as he carried me inside. I kissed his cheek as he carried me inside and he paid and carried me to the theater. We sat down together. Trace wrapped his arms around my shoulder, pulled me close, and kissed my forehead. I rested my hand on his shoulder as the movie started. We watched the whole thing, me jumping at the giant-ass dog thingy jumped out. Oh gosh, jeez, I remember that. Hunger Games is actually a really good movie. 90 minutes. I hate when things jump out. I mean, come on! That was just not nice for my poor ears. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video here, because part 3. Games with Jay, just ask the G to say, mwah.